Hello beauty accessorizers, Julia here again with another Shop My Stash Get Ready With Me. And this time I want to do something, well, I know what it is. It's going to be a cool tone fall vibe. Now, the colors in this palette aren't necessarily fall tone colors, but they're definitely cool tone. But I'm going to make the best of what I have here. This palette is the Teddy Boy palette. It is from Butter London. It is in my Shop My Stash for the month of September. Definitely cool tone colors here. Isn't it cute? I love the way it opens up in the front. And I love the blue and gold packaging. So here are the colors. Now, a lot of these colors will not work for me, in my opinion. So I believe I am going to be working from here, 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 maybe here. That's almost all of them, but I will see. We will see. But anyway, I have set my face with the primer. I am loving the way this primer, like I said before, transforms as I'm putting it on. I have stopped rubbing it in and started to pat it in, because if you keep rubbing it and it transforms, it feels like you're starting to peel it off your face. You're not actually doing that, but it's what it feels like. So I find that I like it better when I pat it in from the get-go. So it has worked really well with all, I believe, of the foundations I have in this month's Shop My Stash tray. So I'm very happy with it. Whereas the Hourglass I did not use today can be extremely drying when I use it with this one here from Burberry. Burberry is on the drier side, or more matte side on my skin. And it is, I think, a matte foundation. But paired with that Hourglass primer, tight lock. Tight lockdown. So what I want to do is prime my eyes, and I'm going back in with what I've been using and will be using from my tray, the NARS. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back with you to get this eye look started. So don't go anywhere. Okay, eyelids are primed, and before I did that, I want to let you know that I did go in with my corrector from Maybelline, the eraser, and I'm liking the results with that. And then I tapped on some of the L'Oreal Infallible Blur Perfection powder. So finely milled, doesn't disrupt anything or make blotches on my skin, because I'm going to go over it with a Dior. But before I do that, I want to let you know I did set everything with a Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. This is her liquid blurring balm. So it's in a spray form. Shook it up, sprayed it over my face, let it dry, didn't mess with it after that. And so now my skin is ready to accept Dior in a bit. So we're ready to get into this look. This is going to be interesting. I am not one to work with cool tones that much. I don't think so. So I feel like I should just do a simple look, because it's something I'm not used to. So I'm thinking I'm going to go in with a deeper shade, and it is Rupert, and it's right here. It's that black. Yeah, just gonna go right for it, because I think this look is gonna need some grounding. Definitely. So I'm putting Rupert in. Tap it on here, my hand really, and it's working. So anyway, that's on, and again, this is Rupert. I am going to go in with this color, and it's not one I really want to use. There is some kick up with this one, but basically just here, just to sheer out that deep, what's it, Rupert color? Yeah, just to sheer that out a bit, because it is a matte. Alrighty, now this color will look really cool tone on me. It won't do anything for me. I'm hoping this one will be a little better, and I like that one. It's more of a satiny matte. I think I'm going to go in with that And let me see this one. That's pretty. This looks more autumnal than this one, but they both will work. I think I'm going to finish up with both of those. Putting my brush down. I think I just might. Let's see. Let's just see. See? Very cool tone on me. Even though it looks dark in the pan. And this one is called Francis. And then I'm going to go in with this color right here. And this is not able to see the name, so I don't want to give you the wrong name. Let's see. Okay, this is a little more richer. This is cool tone, but it's still a little more richer. So I'm going over some of that. Still very light, still not doing anything really for my eyes. Alrighty, we're going to keep going though. Let's go up here. Let's try this one. Where do we want it? Not seeing much of it either. I'm going to go back down here. Just let me try this one here. Get a clean finger. Yeah, this one looks better on me. It's cool, but it looks a little better. Yeah, it looks a little better. Alright guys, it's a little smoky. Cool tone smoky, I think. Yes, that's what I'm going to say it is. I'm not going to bother with lash primer. I'm going to go right in. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm going to go in first with a little bit of liner. I think it's going to calm down some. Going in with the contour that I have here. The concealer is doing its job. It's looking the right shade, not orange. Yeah, that corrector and the Dior. Yeah, it was a little too much orange together. And as you can see, I'm just basically using my Sonia G brushes. Yeah, that's bringing some color, and I've got to shear that out, but definitely giving me some color there, contrasting that orange look in my foundation. These brushes do a great job of blending things out. Alrighty, I finished with the contour. I think it's made a difference. I'm liking the way everything looks. Maybe, though, let's go in with the lighter Kaja concealer and see if we can just brighten up here a bit and here. Maybe it'll give us a little more dimension there. I don't know. I'm thinking it might. We'll go ahead and put a little bit of powder in those areas right in here. Kind of want a cool tone blush. Guess I'm gonna have to go with this orange. I think it's a little more cool tone than anything else I have here, in my opinion, and I'm not going to use much. That's it. And we'll go with the ambient light palette, but I'm going to take this lighter color here and just hit it right there. I don't know if it's going to do anything. Okie dokie. Let's get back into Teddy Boy. Teddy Boy. And I'm not going to worry about whether or not the color is right or what. I think I'm going to go in with this. Which one is that? Archie or something like that, I think I can see. And work, you can see it's a light one there. work Archie right in here. I think for some people the solar eclipse is happening. Here we are so overcast that I don't think you can see anything. So then I'm going in with this color here and bringing it around. And I'm happy with that. I'm going to spray my face with the Denesamarics again, put on my earrings, and come back and do a lip and the perfume with you. I'm not drinking tea now. I had it earlier in the day. I had ginger and turmeric tea with a hint of lime, and that is supposed to be really good for inflammation and keeping your knees and your joints agile. So that was yummy, but it's the consistency of it that does that. So you have to do it daily. And I think I'm going to be doing that tea from now on in the mornings. But I'll be right back. The earrings are on, and I did spray my face with the Denesamarics, and I did not cough this time. So yeah, there's a way around that. I am going in with one of ColourPop's lip glosses. I think I need a lip liner for sure. Okay. That's going to be it for today, guys. This is just a simple look. But when I looked in the bathroom mirror, I saw quite a bit of shadow on these eyes. I'm just going to do an old rule that my mother used to say, take a look in the mirror and maybe like dab a little, take a little off, because this cool tone it's a lot. Okay, so my scent for today is Dior Addict. It has a very exotic, it's a bourbon vanilla in it. So I think when it's a little cool outside during the fall season, this is a good scent. It could lead you right into winter. I think the vanilla bourbon aspect of it just gives you that briskness. You know, vanilla is warm, and bourbon to me can be kind of warm, but sometimes it can be kind of shocking. So I think when the wind kicks up and those leaves start to tumble around on the ground and you get a whiff of this Dior Addict, it's so delightful. It's so exotic because it does have some white flowers in it. And it just has also this like spicy note to it. So I'm liking it for this time of the year. I wore it yesterday when we went out and it didn't disappoint. It was an overcast day. And I did my nails with this OPI polish, and it's going to behoove me if I can't give you the name. It is in rated PG. Excuse me, guys. Rated PG. Let me put it right there and maybe you can read it. But this is it. Here is my cool tone fall vibe. And I think this look could carry you into winter equally, just like the Dior Addict, and this nail polish could as well. Now, guys, I thank you for watching. Remember, a smile is your best accessory. And the next palette I'm going to visit, I think I'm going to circle back around and maybe I'll do a look with this Beauty Creation, the Ringmaster palette, because I did use it for collaboration and we had to use black and white. But I want to get into some of those other colors, and I'll bring you one more look after that, and it will be with the Nomad Witch City Salem, because I promised you a second look with that. And then we'll be finished using everything in my Shop My Stash. I think I've only not used maybe 2 things, so you'll have to see what that is. Yeah, I've used all of the foundations. I've used most of the powders. Anyway, you'll see. All right, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.